Ease off, will ya? God. I hope you're enjoying yourself, because I'm not.
Jess! Jessie, look, why don't you and Annie go and play through that? Go on.
5217, location, please.
Going west onto something blurry.
West Whitton, B6679.
B6679 to west. Whitton! Oh, I'm going to be sick.
I've done the streamers and the balloons.
Videos?
The Godfather trilogy, all set up. Or was it The Little Mermaid? Don't you think you're overdoing it?
No, I do not. Annie's mum made these for Annie's birthday party, and I'm going to make them too.
What are they?
Cherry chocolate cupcakes.
Really?
Greg's just left me another message.
Oh, you're popular.
Oh, no, I'm not. No, he's furious. I don't want to have a baby at the moment. I just want to have another rant about it. I'm not even going to listen.
Road 5676. Are you at 45 Strowley Street yet? Over.
On the doorstep, Sarge. 45.
Left, turn!
Con! In here!
Should have lined the tin.
You should know when to shut up. It's okay. It's okay, it'll be fine. I'll cut it in half, lots of filling, lots of icing. They won't know.
Susan, they won't live.
Supermarket, now. But go on, what are you waiting for?
Hello? A sale. A sale. Don't say that word, Dawn. You know I hate it. You can't buy a new carpet, no. Yeah, but we're not saving £500 if we spend another 6, are we? I don't care if it's threadbare. You can still walk on it, can't you? Dawn. Dawn.
You okay, boss?
Fine, what have we got here?
Name's Simon Carter. Looks like he's disturbed a burglar. He's in a bad way.
Anyone see anything?
Neighbour spotted a broken window this morning. Mum's doing a door to
What's
door.
happened?
This is my son's house. One of the neighbours called us. What's going on?
No.
Yeah, we're fine, Sarge. Speak for yourself.
And the car?
Yeah, even better.
You need to fill out an accident report and I'll...
We'll be back in no time, Sarge. Let's talk about it then, over. You do know you could have killed me, don't you? Nonsense. Good for the system. Bit of adrenaline clears out the cobwebs. Better get some help. You're telling me?
Mr. Carter, one of your neighbours said they saw a man here last night about 9-ish. Your son Simon let him in the house.
Who?
I was hoping you might know.
Well, isn't it your job to find that out?
They really didn't get a clear look. Do you know what Simon was doing last night?
I haven't a clue, but I know there was money in the house. Quite a bit of money.
Mike! Come on, Mike!
Look, Simon works with me. We got paid up yesterday. Cash. A couple of grand each. He keeps it in a secure box somewhere in the house.
Mim, can you go down to the hospital, stay with them?
Can you give that one a miss, please, boss? I'll go if you like.
As long as one of you does.
Thanks.
Do you want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing.
Because if you've got a problem, it's better if I know.
My brother got badly beaten once. He was hit over the head. I was the one that found him.
I didn't know. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just a shock, that's all. Here. Doesn't look like there's any money, though. Just a bunch of old letters.
Bridgeway Prison. 3 years ago. It's full of threats and abuse. From a Robbie Elliott.
Robert Morris Elliott, 23 Lipton Street, convicted of the manslaughter of...
Helen Carter.
18 years old.
18?
3 years ago. So what do you think? Simon's sister?
Where's Elliott now?
Out on licence 10 days ago.
He killed an 18-year-old and he's out already.
Well, he got 6 years, eligible for parole after half his sentence. Them's the rules.
Only if you know how to play them. Only 6 years. No wonder Mike Carter's bitter. Elliott's letter blamed Simon Carter for getting him sent down in the first place, so maybe Elliott's done what he said he'd do in the letter.
There's more. Guess who the arresting officer was? Our very own Susan Blake, back when she was a DCI. Just one moment. Right, the pair of you should be off the road pending an investigation.
Oh, come on, Sarge, it wasn't such a big deal.
Wasn't such a big deal. It sounded like Brands Hatch out there.
You two, get over to 23 Lipton Street.
Actually, boss.
Not now, Bill. I need them. Mim, fill them in on the way. I'm going to see Susan.
Will do.
Sorry, gotta go. I'll get another car, eh?
We'll take better care of that one.
Mim, can I go with you?
Yeah.
I've got my ears on you.
Hello, Kaz. I know I should have phoned.
When did you get out?
10 days ago. Well, I didn't know when to come.
You shouldn't have come at all, Dad.
I wanted to see me daughter.
Bit late, isn't it?
I hope not.
Thanks. Well, you've seen it now.
Can we not meet up properly? Just to talk?
Where? The White Horse over a bottle of vodka?
No, things are different now. Let me prove it to you. I've still got my own place. I'll be in all day. Please.
Maybe.
They've already lost a child.
3 years ago. How's their son?
He's still critical. He's suffered some kind of hemorrhage. They've done various scans, but they don't know yet. I'll let you know. Over.
Thanks, Con. Owen Craig rang in trying to get hold of you.
Thanks, Sarge.
Guess who?
Oh, please tell me you came all this way just to give Jess a present.
Jess did send me an invite,
I know, I wrote it.
and Dawn made me promise to drop it over at some point.
Thank you, both of you.
I don't know what it is. Dawn bought it. She's good at things like that.
Seeing as you're here, better join in past the parcel then.
No, there's something else as well.
No.
I don't care what it is, you're not going.
He's made it in one piece. Amazing. Bin bag's been put out, so someone's obviously been staying here. Yeah. Excuse me? Mr. Elliot? What? You going to invite us in? Feed you a lot of carrots in the nick, did they?
I'm keeping a low profile. No sense in stirring things up, is there?
You weren't trying to avoid us out there for any reason, were you?
Not that I can think of, no.
Been spending a bit of money, have you?
What's it to you?
Can make up your mind then.
Look, I've got my daughter coming round. I can't remember which one she likes. Is this going to take long? Only she'll be here in a bit.
Mind if I take a look round?
What for? I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, you won't mind us taking a look round then, will you?
Elliot was a small-time thief with a drink problem. He was out to get this colleague who'd let him down. Anyway, he waited for this guy outside a club and drove at him. But he was drunk, and he hit Helen Carter instead.
Was Simon Carter an eyewitness?
Yes.
Now, still Elliot got off lightly.
Oh, I don't know. Elliot's paid his dues.
Not judging from the letter I saw.
Well, it took time, but he got off the booze, used prison to straighten himself out.
Or pretended that he did to get parole.
Well, he wrote to me too, and he didn't do that just to get parole. He's got a daughter. He wants a second chance.
He doesn't deserve one, if you ask me.
Where were you last night?
Out and about. Walking mainly. Why?
Was you with anybody? Can anyone verify your whereabouts?
Oh, not really, no. I'm not big on friends at the moment.
What about this morning?
Well, I left for work about 7. Newsagents. Resettlement of offenders. 50 quid a week and all the magazines I can eat.
Nothing.
Look, what's all this about?
Simon Carter.
Yeah, what about him?
Well, you tell us.
I went round there to explain to him. I wanted to apologise, that's all. I won't bother him again.
You went round there?
Yeah, last night. He didn't want to listen, things got a bit heated.
He's in intensive care.
Oh, you're joking. Oh, no, listen. No, he was fine when I left, I swear.
Robert Elliot, I'm arresting you on suspicion of grievous bodily harm.
No,
you do not
I've
have
got
to
my
say
daughter
anything, but it
coming
may
now.
harm your defence if you
Look,
do
I
not
didn't
mention
do
or
it.
question something which
You've
you
got
later
the
rely
wrong
on in
man.
court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Thanks, Bill. They've arrested Elliot on suspicion of GBH.
What evidence?
She's not going, are you?
Of course not.
He admits seeing Simon Carter last night.
He went round there.
News on Carter's not much better either.
Is he still in ITU?
He's on a ventilator and he's not responding to treatment.
I should be at the station.
It's your daughter's birthday.
I know, but even when I'm here, I'm on duty 24 hours a day. You know that.
So?
If anything happens to Simon Carter, we're looking at a murder investigation. What about the DCI? Couldn't he come in?
DCI's on a course and Superintendent McMahon's in the Canary Islands. But the Chief Constable's dropping in.
What?
He rang this morning.
Mike Bishop does not just drop in. What does he want?
He said he was passing through unexpectedly.
Like hell. That man's a barracuda. He didn't blink unexpectedly. Why didn't you tell me earlier?
You weren't there.
I'll definitely have to have somebody up there, otherwise Bishop will haul us all up. Isn't there anybody else can cover?
You tell me.
Well,
I don't want to hear it.
I'm sorry, but I don't have a choice.
And what about Jess?
I'll talk to her. I'll promise her I'll be back in time for the cake.
I want you to pass on a message.
I want you to shut up, but I'm not banging on about it. Superintendent Blake.
Oh, Superintendent. Times change.
Do they?
Dad?
done some stupid things in my time, but I didn't attack Simon Carter.
Why visit him then?
What I did has been on my mind for the best part of 3 years. I wanted him to know I've changed.
Did he listen?
What do you think? He told me to get out. He's right, I guess.
Going round's pretty provocative behaviour. Now Simon Carter's lying in intensive care. What are we meant to think?
Kaz was 16 when I got sent down. I've missed 3 years of her life. I've no idea if she'll let me share any more of it. You're meant to think that I wouldn't make things any harder by attacking Simon Carter.
Going for a smoke.
I can't handle this again. Not after our Helen.
Nobody's saying it's going to come to that.
It's the same. I look at Simon and I see Helen. It's exactly the same. He moved heaven and earth for Helen. Did everything he could for her. They both did. What are we supposed to do now?
Mum, I can't stay and watch. I'll come back later. Is that okay?
So the attack took place this morning?
Judging by the injuries, the extent and nature of the bleeding when Simon was brought in, definitely.
5382 to control.
I think we should let him go.
I don't.
Pass what we've got onto duty CID and see what they can put together. As soon as we've got enough, we'll move on him properly. You got a problem with that, Jim?
Yeah, I think we should hold him.
We've interviewed him and got nowhere. The search has turned up nothing incriminating.
Yet.
I'm not saying he's innocent, I'm saying we haven't got enough to hold him.
Connie around, but from Greg. Obviously not. Sorry.
So there's just the letter, and that was written when?
3 years ago.
Enough to hold him, is it?
Not really. Oh, and Connor's just been on. Medics are pretty sure the attack happened this morning.
So Rob's visit might be irrelevant.
He killed Helen Carter. He threatened to do the same to Simon when he gave evidence against him. Simon's in ITU. Elliot admits going round there last night and maybe he went back this morning. What more do we need to hold him?
Evidence.
I'm asking you, Sue. Keep him in a bit longer.
No. Let him go.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
That's all right, Mum. I mean, sir. Boss?
Chief.
That's the one. I'll let them know you're here.
Best not, eh? I'll find my way around. You get back to your puzzle.
Something nice and sedate, please, Sarge.
Mystery 999 call on Tunney Street.
No, nice and sedate, not kids messing about.
What are you doing in here?
What's it look like?
And I am not going anywhere with Michael Schumacher over here to anything remotely urgent.
Trouble?
Slight prang this morning.
Were you driving?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing? You were probably still over the limit.
I was fine. Besides, I didn't have that much to drink.
I'm serious.
Yeah, well, so am I. What about you breathing all your fumes over the custody? Huh?
Breathing fumes. Driving a car, different.
You're worse than Tiger.
What about yous loitering with intent on Dunfield Avenue? 3 of them, one wearing a distinctive red woolly hat.
That sounds like our boys from earlier on. We'll have that one, Sarge.
See you later.
Sergeant...
Gentle. Pleasure to see you, Chief Constable. So what do we owe the honour?
Response times are down.
Really? I'm sure they're not.
They are. I checked. Down to only 86% within 15 minutes, didn't you know?
Of course I did. But we'd been an officer's yard.
You're making excuses, Sergeant.
Not at all.
Mike.
Susie.
Susan.
Whatever. What a great pleasure.
Likewise. If I'd known you were coming, I'd have organised something.
I know.
How is he?
Same.
I want to see the father. Greg sent you some flowers, by the way.
Did he? Oh, wonder why I did that. Oh, to soften me up, probably. Yeah, well, it won't work.
Everything okay between you two?
Yeah, I bet you.
Fine, great, yeah.
Well,
Can you give us a minute, Connie?
you found anyone yet? Money?
Gone.
Thought so. Burglars.
Could be.
Could be.
I was wondering if you know anyone that might hold a grudge against Simon.
No, why?
Someone that might also have contacted you recently.
I beg, what is this?
Nothing, it's just a thought. I was wondering if there was anyone that you'd both come up against at some point.
Elliot. Robbie Elliot.
What about him?
He killed me daughter. Then he wrote to Simon and threatened to kill him for giving evidence against him. Is he out? Well, get him.
You've been questioned.
And?
So far, there's nothing to link him to the attack, although it was Elliot round at Simon's last night. Do you know if Elliot has contacted Simon recently, sent any more letters?
No. Where is he now?
We had to let him go.
You did what?
Until we get further evidence, which we will. You leave it to us, all right? I'll contact you as soon as I know something. I'll keep you informed every step of the way, okay?
Get out now.
Did you come round?
What do you think?
No, I couldn't be there.
Oh, something better come up. A few drinks, a crime spree.
Well, it wasn't my fault, love.
Oh, yeah, well, where were you then? Come on, tell me. Knew it. Go away.
Was David okay earlier?
He said he'd come back in a bit. Don't think he could bear watching. He's been through a bad time. Took Helen's death worse than we thought. Got on the drugs for a while. But he'll be fine. Where are you going?
Smoke.
Cassie Elliott?
Maybe.
It's about your father.
Well, what about him?
Have you seen him recently?
Well, he stood me up at lunchtime.
Well, that might have been something to do with us. We were interviewing him.
But he's in trouble already.
Well, we're not sure. Did he say anything to you about going to see a Simon Carter?
No, we didn't really talk. Is he under arrest?
We let him go.
Well, so he hasn't done anything wrong then?
We don't know. It's difficult to be sure.
Tell me about it.
you!
You killed me daughter and then you attacked me son! But you're not going to get away with no poxy sentence this time!
This one's Nelson's. God, I've been here enough times before. Police! You can get me! Jamie, you're nicked!
What for?
Possession.
Yeah, get off! Get off, there's no need for it!
Right, go easy, Stephen. Precious cargo. Enough, Tiger. Yeah, all right. Watch the bollards.
What are you doing?
I wasn't joking. No.
Since when has HQ been doing spot checks?
Since they've been worried about the performance of certain divisions.
Perhaps HQ would consider supporting a division which has lost an officer instead of undermining it. Or even something as simple as replacing that officer so that we're not even more understaffed than usual.
That's a problem you need to take out with personnel, not me.
You could help.
Have you thought of doing anything about low morale?
I haven't had the time.
Oh, you should make the time. I'm surprised you haven't.
Morale isn't a problem. Or at least it wasn't.
What about a team-building night? Something to unite the troops?
They don't need team building. They're united in grief.
Inspector? Chief. Everything all right with you?
Not exactly, no. We got a young man critical in ITU, and we're not sure how to proceed.
Who's not?
We're not.
Susan?
We're pursuing every available lead in the correct manner.
Well, you better get to it, then. Thought you said morale wasn't low.
It isn't.
Normally, you two are thick as thieves.
We are.
If you say so. Anyway, always a pleasure.
Boss, I've got...
Not now, Daddy. Al, hi. I know, I won't be much longer.
Boss, Robbie Elliott's back in, and he insists on seeing you.
What do you want Miriam for, Steve? There's two of you there already. Is there a problem?
No. I found you some tape. And you can either use it to fix the bumper or to wrap around my mouth. Although I suppose, in fairness, you could claim that the bollard had jumped out in front of you. Yeah, shut it, Tiger. Or been drinking. I said shut it. Resisting arrest.
Which part of shut it don't you understand?
You are going to owe me big time for this. Once Nelson's been picked up, Uncle Larry will sort this out.
I don't know. Men drivers.
It was a chase.
No, it wasn't.
Don't listen to him.
What are you on about? There ain't no chase.
Right. This is WPC De Silva. She'll be taking you to the station.
You say anything about the car and I'll stitch you right up, okay?
Steve, come on.
What? Since when did you have morals?
No, you're quite right. I apologise.
This better be good, Rob.
Mike Carter's just attacked me. Did you tell him I was out?
No.
Who did then?
You get Jim right away.
They've taken him off the ventilator. He's breathing on his own.
All I want
It's a chance to get my daughter back.
A chance the Carters don't have.
I made one mistake years ago and I paid for it.
Oh, you think you paid your debt, do you?
Okay, that's enough.
Because you haven't.
Okay, get out of here, Jim. In my office. Now. Talk to Carter. That's all I can do. I'm sorry. Possession of marijuana.
Come on, you know the drill. Empty your pockets.
This is a stupid idea. We're gonna end up in more trouble than we already are.
We? There's no we about it.
Cheers, man.
Aye, what's going on here then?
All right, Joe. It's Steve here. He's on a bit of a roll.
You passed your driving test, have you?
Heard them all, mate.
Give them a minute, lad.
Yeah, all right. Bit of a specialist, our Joe.
What's this?
Think of them as backup copies.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Nothing.
You told Carter.
Not in so many words. No, he kind of put it together
I
himself.
thought I told you to leave this alone. Pass it on to CID.
It seemed to me we had the right suspect in the
seemed
station,
to
and
you.
you weren't going to listen.
No. I disagreed, Jim. Is that why you then go and undermine me in front of the Chief Constable? Because if he'd witnessed the last 10 minutes, we would both be for it.
I thought you made a bad call, and I still do.
So you go and ignore me.
I figured your mind was on other things.
What other things?
That you knew Elliot from way back and you couldn't see past that. That you were distracted by home, Jessie's birthday and all that.
Don't you ever dare to use my life as an excuse for you stepping out of line.
I'm not.
I think of you as a friend, Jim. Equal partners. I don't think twice about telling you what's going on in my home life, what's worrying me, how much I miss the kids. But I don't expect you to use that against me. And I won't let anybody tell me that my home life intrudes on work during my 4-year-old daughter's birthday party.
I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, yes, you did. What, you don't ever come in here thinking about your family?
Yeah, of course I do.
So what's different for me?
My kids are older, you've got a baby.
Oh, right, so when I order you to lay off, then you think you know better. Well, the woman's confused. Her head's full of nappies and breast milk and kids' parties. I did not come all this way, and I do not live with the guilt of what I'm doing for you, of all people, to throw that back in my face. And do you know what's worse? There's only one person here who's letting his home life intrude on work. And it isn't me.
You've been charged with the possession of marijuana. Once the charge has been processed, we'll contact you with a court date. Have I forgot anything?
Being very cooperative today, Jamie.
Just want to get out of here.
Much easier this way.
Easier still if you stop dealing.
Anyone seen Steve or Larry?
Sorry, Sarge.
This the fella that wanted backup for?
Yeah.
Where did they go to after you nicked this fella?
I'm not sure. Something about their car. Have you tried radioing?
Guess who's got the radios turned off?
Wonder why. I've just had word from CID's credit card check. Someone's been using Simon Carter's credit card at a supermarket earlier this afternoon.
Want me to see if there's anybody in the vicinity?
No, we're going. Lim, you come on with me.
Takes a while, doesn't it?
Chill. You can't hurry an artist. Phone. I'm busy.
Joe's garage. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, I will. Sarge insists we turn our radios back on.
Right, you two.
I'm sorry, Precious. I know you had to have the cake without me. Mummy will be home as soon as I can. I love you. Yeah. Well, I'm doing my best, Al. Hello, Mr. Carter.
I remember you.
Superintendent Blake. I worked on Helen's case. How's Simon?
Who knows? So you're just here to see how we are?
No, not exactly. I understand that feelings are running pretty high.
Well, wouldn't yours?
Yes, but it doesn't help tackling Elliot.
So what are you going to do now, arrest me?
No, ask you to let us do our job. If we find evidence that Elliot's involved, then he'll be arrested and prosecuted.
And then what? He does another couple of years? He must be laughing his head off. Do you think he did this?
I don't give odds on suspects. Now, I told you I would get the man who killed Helen, and I did. And I'm telling you now that we'll find whoever attacked Simon, so I'm asking you...
Yeah, well, you've asked.
Stay with them, yeah. Sure. Whatever you do, never say yes to becoming a superintendent. I'm on the radio, call me if you need me. I'm going home.
Kaz.
Hello to you too. The police came to see me. Said they interviewed you earlier.
No, they were looking for someone else.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
You wouldn't have believed me. Better come in, love.
Have you caught anyone yet?
Not yet. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Simon?
Sicily. Start CPR. Charge to defib. Stand clear.
You're a manager?
I am.
Jim Milton, Newton Park Police Station. This is P.T. De Silva. We've reason to believe a stolen credit card has been used to buy some goods.
When?
Sometime between 3 and 4 o'clock.
Sort of filming that thing.
I never had anything to do with it. I went round to Simon Carter's last night to apologise to him.
How do I know if you're telling the truth? You never have before.
Kaz, look, I understand the way you feel about me. I just want the chance to try and make it up to you. I've sorted out a lot of stuff, you know, when I was in the nick.
Like what? What you did to Helen Carter?
Yes, I've learned to live with that.
What else? The drink?
I've learned to live without that. Oh, Kaz, no, please.
What was I thinking? I must be off my
Kaz, I can explain, please.
No, out of my way!
Please, Kaz, look!
Get out of my way!
I don't want it! I don't need it! I swear!
There was something. Can you stop it? I'm back. Slowly. There, stop it. Yeah, that's Elliot. We've got him.
It's cash. He's paying cash.
Then who else is on this tape?
There were some lads in round then, Bolshy lot. Don't know if it was them. That's them.
Jamie Nelson.
Yeah. He paid by card, I remember.
(5382) to Superintendent. Mum, it's Connie.
Yes, Connie, go ahead. Over.
Simon Carter's just died.
Stay with the Carters. I'll head back to the station. Over.
Cheers, mate. We owe you.
There's that we again.
Yes, you do. 170 quid.
And I'll settle for 170 pints.
Superintendent wants Robbie Elliott locating and picking up. Simon Carter didn't make it. Elliott's address is 23 Lipton Street.
Ready and able, over.
I bought it earlier, and I've not had a drop.
But you were going to.
Yes. Yeah, I was going to. I should have been sent down forever for what I did. But I wasn't. I'm not seeking forgiveness.
Well, what do you want then?
A future. For you and me.
I won't let him. What was that?
Shush, shush.
Come on. Your mum needs you.
I can't. It's all my fault.
What is?
What's happening?
It's okay. It's okay.
Please! Upstairs! Run! Run!
Come on, David, tell me.
I can't.
If you know anything about what happened, you have to let us know. For your brother's sake.
I told him where Simon hid his money.
Told who?
I owed him money. For drugs.
Owed who?
Jamie Nelson.
We should call the police.
I haven't got a phone.
What, my mobile's in my bag, it's downstairs.
I'll get it, I'll get it.
Jamie Nelson.
Yeah, what are you doing? Simon Carter's.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder.
Eh?
Is Elliot in there? Control for 5217. Fire at 23 Lipton Street. Call emergency services. Over.
You're under arrest.
I don't care. I hope he burns in hell and his daughter.
All patrols, report a fire at 20 Lipton Street. 2 people trapped inside.
Superintendent of Control, can you repeat that address, please, Bill? Over.
23 Lipton Street. Over.
What do I do?
Get to the front bedroom window. I'll get you out. Go! Now! Go!
daughter! She's still in there! She's upstairs!
How do you like it, eh?
Hey, if anything happens to her, I'll kill you! Pack it in! Back off!
Abigail?
Yeah, they're on the way! I've got to get up there! I need to get over that window! I need a ladder!
The fire crews will be here any second now.
Don't even think about it!
No!
Steve! Who's in there? My daughter! Please let me get to her! Steve's in there as well. Let's get you out of here.
Young woman trapped inside. One of my officers has gone in to try and get her out.
John!
What did you think you were doing? He deserves it. No, Elliot didn't do it. It wasn't him. Your Dave owed this guy money for drugs, and Dave told him where Simon kept the money. You're wrong.
Kaz! Are you alright? Kaz! Get her away! Get her away!
Well done, Steve.
Are you alright, darling?
Connie, come in for a drink?
Oh, I'd love to, but better not.
Can you join him?
I'm going home. Just got to check on Steve first, make sure he's okay.
Sue, I
Don't, Jim. Don't want to hear it.
Al?
Surprise!
Oh, you frightened me. What were you doing hiding in the dark?
Saved you some cake.
Oh, come here.
We missed you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jess. Happy birthday to you.